How do I get that to go away?
There it goes.
Okay. All right, let's see. No one still. Okay.
Now it's live?
Yeah, it's live. No one's on though.
Okay. Just you watching.
Yep.
Oh, someone's there. Hello. There. Sorry for the late start.
Okay. Oh, we can't. Oh, we can't hear them. But why can't we hear? Can you guys hear us?
Can you hear?
Hello.
Okay, cool.
They can hear.
Welcome. Sorry to disappoint, and no Kyle tonight. Kyle is out of town, I think. We'll be back on Thursday, but we wanted to hop on and just give you an update about that for Thursday. Also wish everybody a happy new year. That's to come this week. And then Molly wants to give an update on...
Molly likes bowling. I do not like bowling.
Molly actually hates
that's
bowling.
That's actually one thing about me that's incorrect because I hate bowling.
What are you looking up? Okay,
yeah.
this is what I hate. This is when we go
Yeah, I
live
know,
and
but
then Molly
I'm just
looks
setting
down
it
at her
up.
phone the whole time.
I'm setting it up on the back end.
Well, okay.
Okay, so give me a second, bro.
Have you ever been to the UK?
Me? Yeah. I've been to the UK. I have the photo in like the phone booth.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact, I've only ever traveled.
Molly had wine. That's why her teeth look crusty.
They don't look crusty.
They look dark.
I have a
Dude, her teeth look dark.
mug of red wine that says "Get it done."
Everyone's got everything messed up tonight. Corin, can you elaborate on your martial arts story?
Corin's martial arts
Molly is the
story
martial arts expert.
is negative. He hasn't. No, I was gonna say fun fact. I've only been outside of the country for work trips, except for Canada. I've been to a bunch of countries, but all for work. I've never traveled like for leisure.
So again, sorry to disappoint. Kyle is away tonight, so you have half of Molly.
No, this is like just giving me an issue.
Let's see. Do you want to use my YouTube studio?
No, I don't want the app. I'm trying to do it from here.
Oh, okay. All right, so...
Just give me 1 second.
While she figures that out, I will, Christmas. We had a good Christmas, but we also had a good Hanukkah. I celebrate Hanukkah. Molly's family celebrates Christmas. So we were upstate, in Rochester.
It's not letting me do it.
I had a garbage plate, of course. And then about like 30 of us got together. We had a Disney-themed Christmas.
I don't know. I'm gonna give up on it.
Okay.
Try one more time. I hate when you like want to go to a website and it brings you to the app. Like I don't want the app. I want the web. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to go in the app. Does anyone know how to stop? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm clicking here and it's just taking me directly. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think that worked. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
There we go. All right, so what do you want to talk about tonight?
We're debating if we should get a new water heater because there was a little bit of a drip that came out of it. But granted, the water heater...
That's where you want to go?
Yeah. The water heater has a little bit of rust on the bottom of it. So it's like definitely drip before. It could just be condensation. And it did it the other day. So Molly, being herself, she freaked out a little bit. And...
Being myself?
Just like being extra.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Do we have 100% of you right now?
Yeah, but I'm already over this water heater story. Where are the comments?
No one commented
No.
because they don't care about you.
Oh, are they showing up if people say
I don't
something?
know.
Someone type a
Say
comment.
something, I'm giving up on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the water heater situation is just
The water heater is
yes.
making heater. It's
okay.
fine.
It is making hot water, but it leaked. And so at the end of the day...
See, I know all the stores.
At the end of the day, it's broken, and it's a matter of time before it floods our basement because it's gonna like fully break, and I'd rather not just like deal with that. So
Made in history. What up? Sorry to disappoint. Kyle's not here tonight, so
yeah,
you get my beautiful.
they're
wife,
going
Molly.
live on
Thursday,
instead,
and then we'll be back on Monday. So
yeah.
it'll be no New Year's Day.
So let's see how many of you stick around for me instead.
But give them the update on the rest of the podcast.
Oh, so many, because you guys, like, I read all of the comments in the chats, and I always read your comments. So people have been asking forever to get this podcast on like podcast channels. So Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream your podcasts, and we're gonna do it kind of like starting from episode 1, like episode 1 of Kyle and Corin.
Comment if
like,
you've ever listened to the
yeah,
first episode
like if
of
you,
Kyle and Corin.
if you're an OG Kyle and Corin fan, have been here from, they have what are, like, it's in the like
I think 194.
Okay, so
There's
it's
probably
like,
some more.
It's close to like 200 episodes. So we're gonna start at 1, and I don't know how often, like if we do it weekly or if we do 2 a week, because there's a lot of episodes, but we'll kind of just do it from like from the vault. And so I mean, I have to like convert them all and like also go through and just like kind of edit the audio a little bit. I'm not gonna edit the podcast, but like, you know, clean it up because we're taking it off from YouTube, and we'll put it on there. Yeah, I'm here. No Kyle. Sorry. Anyways, so I think we could probably put the first one on. I like getting it all set up, and as soon as the podcast channel is live, we can start streaming it. So yay. Yeah, I'm Corin's biggest fan. I've been here since day 1. So
But she hasn't listened to the first episode. She was playing it and was like, I never actually
I don't know if I
listened to it.
actually knew that you guys were doing it at first. Like, I didn't know you. I've been with you since Kyle's had his channel, his everything. And like we used to hang out then. I like knew Kyle then, but I don't think I really knew. I knew when he was at the car dealership, but I don't think I really knew that you guys would go over there and do that. So I definitely didn't listen from the beginning, but once we moved in together and then we were living in Illinois and you were doing it remote, I obviously knew you were doing it and started listening to them.
Yeah, well...
Oh, I am not going to talk about politics, so that's my opinion.
She's
I
upset
do not
with the
like,
format of the podcast
yeah,
now
I don't
because she
like
thinks
that
it's
you
gone
guys ask
too
so
political.
many super chat
Nobody
questions.
asked enough questions for me.
Yeah, no one asked.
So super chat now questions for me and Molly.
Yeah, no one asks Corin questions, and it just gets really political, and like I just don't, it's like so depressing, so I don't like listening to that. I love when the questions go on other topics, or when Corin and Kyle do like rankings, or they talk about different topics, but I don't love the political stuff. Even though I know that's what Kyle does, but that's just not like my interest. Where did we meet in college? We went to Cortland, which is a school in New York, and we met there. So
there was a bakery I went to in the Outer Banks called Proof Bakery. We went to Kill Devil's Beach, and it's called Proof Bakery, and it was slamming. If you were out in the Outer Banks, definitely go there. It was really good. They had a creme brulee donut that was so good. I think it was in my little vlog thing that I put up, so if you haven't watched that, watch that.
Wait,
2026, I'm going to be making a lot and videos.
Yeah, you keep saying that. You just have to do it. John, who said you're re-listening to episodes new to old, and you're on episode 40, so like you've really gotten through them. If you're going,
wait, what'd he say?
Hold
it's
on.
Getting cringe.
He's said it's getting more cringe over time, though. Getting hard to make it to number 1. So you're actually, I think, the person who made a playlist with all the episodes that made it very easy for me to find it to start downloading them. And I will say, like, anytime you binge anything, I mean, obviously, I do think Corin and Kyle, like, Corin sometimes says things and I cringe, and I'm like, why would you say that? But I think if you binge anything, especially a lot of seasons of something, you just, at least I do, I'm like, oh, this is like, I like too much of this person, which is why I don't want to put them out like all at once and over time, because at least it's kind of, you get a break. What push presents have I gotten from Corin? So if you don't know, Corin and
I've gotten more push presents. But wait, why is the podcast getting cringe for you?
No,
Like,
I mean, probably listening
40 episodes
back.
in?
No,
No.
he's going down from like 200 down to 40. So he's like, he only has like 40 left.
Oh.
He's going like, I think that's how I took it.
You went from 193 down to 40?
Yeah, he's saying from new to old, I think he said.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if
Yeah.
you talk 193 times, there's definitely going to be repeated topics.
And those episodes are long, and there's like...
Well, it reminds me why I got divorced.
Oh my gosh, that's so mean. Well, whatever. Sorry for you. The earlier episodes, you guys were raunchy. Yeah, they were. Like, they were super... that's why I'm saying so they, I don't know, talked about all different kinds of things. It's funny because it was like before kids.
Older and
it's
more
before
sophisticated.
It's before you guys, either of you were married, before either of you had kids. So like, obviously, they were also a lot younger. So push presents. Corin, when we had, I think, our third daughter, her name is Kobe, and he got me like you got us like the Kobe shirts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's like when we had Nick's, you got me an infinity necklace because I have an infinity tattoo and it said her name and my name. And that's about it for me. I don't really I don't really want presents. I would prefer like a massage.
Oh, they give you a backhanded compliment there.
Oh, what is it? No hate, I love you, Molly. Just reminds me that I can't date a woman who's smarter than me.
She's smarter than me, but I'm funnier than her.
Yeah, but you're also annoying.
No, the old episodes weren't like racist. They were just like we just were
also
younger.
Times have changed.
Exactly.
Like if you look at anything, like we are watching old movies with our kids that like we loved when we were little. Like for me, it's like Parent Trap or like I Am a Millennial, or Mary Kate and Ashley movies. Even like Harriet the Spy we were watching.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa Claus. You watch those movies and you're like, this would not fly today. Just like the references they make, anything over time, it's like everything is more policed and just not as appropriate.
And
not
Kyle's
saying that's
channel
good or
has-
bad. I'm
has-
just saying that's what happens.
Kyle's channel has grown, and like he doesn't do his lives as much, so I think it's an opportunity for people to kind of ask him questions and kind of get their thoughts
Mrs.
or
Doubtfire.
requesting.
We have to, that movie. We have to show our kids that one.
What other topics do you want? Greater wisdom.
Yeah, I want Kyle and
If
Corin
people
to
send me
move
topics-
it away, but people ask the political questions. Like they do super chats, and that's what everyone's asking. If you don't want them to talk about that, then ask different questions. Like,
Yep, exactly.
you know, they ask it because they answer them because people are paying to ask that information. So,
But if you have a different topic that's not political, then fire away.
or you could subscribe to Corin's Patreon for free. You don't have to pay, but he like will go on there and say, "What do you guys want me to talk about?" So, or you could just tweet it at him, or you could just write it in the comments, and I'll tell him.
Twitter has been super slayed though lately. I used to like tweet something and it would get maybe, I don't know, 15 or 20 comments and likes. Now it's like 3 or 4. So I don't know. Kyle mentioned it last week, but like maybe just because I don't post a lot, I don't show up in people's algorithm anymore. So I don't know.
Yeah. What state? We live in New York now. Don't know much about Molly again. When I used to like people to to watch y'all.
So the
watch a
old
movie.
K&Cs will be on.
You guys want to know how Corin watches a movie? He watches 5 minutes and falls asleep. That's how Corin watches a movies. He is not like a movie guy.
I did. I'll go back to something if I'm enjoying it. Like I tried watching Hamilton. It took me like 17
Oh, your shorts have been
times.
good.
Thank you.
He's been editing himself. I don't help him with that anymore.
Yeah, she used to do the shorts. She used to do the podcast. I want someone, if anyone is out there listening, if someone wants to cut up clips from the podcast and send them to me or post them to the channel, I'll give you access. Maybe give you a little bit of money if you're doing a good job.
Access.
No, if you're like official, like an official person, and not like a troll or anything. But like if you want to cut up,
You can't give him access, so you just would download it.
well, yeah, you can download it and cut it up into little pieces that I can post on my channel. then you're hired. That is the job posting. My first
Oh, have you
job
guys ever
posting.
done a soda tier list?
I don't think so.
You should do that one.
We can. For the new year, I'm going to try and put together some of my pictures of celebrities. Yeah, Denny is behind the comments because I stole his jacket. But if someone out there watching wants to cut up clips that we talk about from the podcast so I can post it on the channel, send me an email. Molly will read it and let me know. If someone is technically savvy out there.
Drugs tier list. Corin has never done drugs, so that's not. Would we visit Chicago? Absolutely. We love it there. We miss our friends there. We've been back already.
The Hunger Games. Molly just told me she read 88 books this year. How crazy
Yes,
is that?
I am.
I haven't read one.
I love to read. I'm like constantly reading, so I just like I sound like so dumb. I love to just like find a good book and get into it.
I'm kind of into soccer like when the World Cup comes around. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
root
go to
beer
any of the
tier
games.
list, so easy. Barks is like number one, hands down. I don't drink soda really, but if I do, it's gonna be root beer, and it's like a couple times a year. Barks is the best. We just had Tops root beer when we were in
Does
Rochester.
anybody know Tops Supermarket?
Like Tops, the
or
supermarket.
Wegmans?
Their root beer is very similar to Barks. It's good. Muggs is not good. A&W is not good. That's it. I really just like Barks. What are my other hobbies? Well, I'm super into jujitsu right now. I've been like,
If Molly gets like interested in something, she goes at it hard. So back maybe 10 years ago, would you say we were doing CrossFit? Like
yeah,
pretty
we
hard?
started CrossFit in 2012, and I got like level 1 certified. I was like twice a day CrossFitter.
She wishes
obsessed
that
with
she
it.
was started jujitsu
Jiu-jitsu
back
when I
then.
started CrossFit. I think I like would have been really good. But I'm super into jiu-jitsu. I'm almost a year in. I'm still a white belt. I'm 3-stripe white belt, and competing and stuff. But other hobbies, I love to crochet. I love to craft. I love to just read and lay on my couch.
What
just
books
like
do you like
Corin.
to read? Someone asked.
I like all kinds of books. I don't like self-help books. Like, I don't need to read about how to be a better person. Like, that does not.
Like Gary V. Don't
Like,
watch him,
yeah,
man.
like Mel
he's just-
Robbins. Like, that's like for me.
It's
I
Tony
don't
Robbins.
know. Mel Robbins is someone also. Yeah.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah, that's
is the
like
OG.
the Let Them book is like super popular right now. I like historical fiction, romance. I like some thrillers.
Give them a book. Give them a book.
Oh, my favorite book ever is The Night Circus. Oh, you watched Pluribus?
Yeah, I'm. It is. I'll be honest. Like Better Call
Corin
Saul.
looks like a super hip rabbi. I agree. I could see him with his yarmulke.
Well, because I look like that guy from that TV show.
Yeah, Adam Brody.
Yeah. Pluribus. Better Call Saul, when it started, was very slow moving, but it was like really good. And it was like, there were parts that, I like that he was a lawyer and he actually was, there was like a real plot to it. Pluribus is super slow, so it's hard for me to stay awake, to be honest, during it. So I'm on like episode 5, and it's been tough to make it through, but I'm gonna, because I usually watch it at like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, and he
I
falls
can't
asleep.
stay awake. We tried watching the Chappelle's thing last night,
Yeah.
and
He
I
was
fell
watching.
asleep.
He was watching it on the couch, and then he's like, "Let's watch it in the bedroom." And like, we have a TV in our room, but I don't like to watch TV.
It's
I'm
crazy
not, like,
because when
big
I
into
watch
TV.
it, I'm like wide awake
Wait, but
when
listen,
I start.
you took it
No,
from
Joe kick was his
you
ankle.
took it from the bedroom, the couch to the bedroom, and then you fell asleep. So I took my glasses off so I couldn't see, and I had my eyes closed, and I was just like chuckling to myself as you were sleeping.
I ended up watching the rest of it today.
Wait.
Chappelle is more of a storyteller
finished
now.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's more of a storyteller, but it's like super interesting storyteller. He talked about Joe Johnson,
Yeah,
the
he lost
boxer.
me at that point.
So yeah, he's like become more of like a
I think one of our kids is awake. You hear that?
yeah.
What? This is why it took us so long to get on, is because our kids. We have 4 kids. Wait, there's a super chat question. So
Wow,
we're gonna answer the super chat. So they said, you guys ever done the stereotypical Times Square's New Year's Eve thing in the past? Have you, Corin?
No. Here, I'll go check who's up.
I'll answer. I have never, and I have never wanted to. Being like a New Yorker, I mean, I grew up in upstate New York, but I heard stories of people who like wear diapers to go to the thing because you can't go to the bathroom and it's just like crazy, it's packed. And to me, any place that's like packed is not a place I want to be. I get stressed out just going into the city in general. If we like do a date night there, I cannot even imagine the madness of that. But yeah, Corin's brother is on Jed, and he said some look like Corin and some look like Molly. I think I agree. Some of my kids definitely look more like my side and some like Corin. Yeah, unless you had like VIP tickets where you were out of the crowd, because even just Times Square on a regular day is overwhelming. A good date night, I feel like we don't get date nights often anymore because we're just like with our kids, but probably going out to dinner and I don't know, maybe seeing a show in the city. Corin, what's a fun date night? I don't know, just going out and quiet time to like catch up. Corin does YouTube with Kyle, obviously you guys know, but he also does a whole bunch of like, he's doing some coaching, he does some other stuff to kind of like make money too, but he does a lot of stuff with our kids as well, which is super helpful. He is an amazing dad. You guys probably didn't know that about Corin, but he is a really good dad. He's not paying me to say this. He does like a lot of the driving, takes the kids to school, gets them ready in the morning. He does
because I'm
so
unemployed.
much. Yeah, but they said, are you doing YouTube full time?
Oh, did you move my drink?
No, you probably brought it upstairs.
Oh.
He was still doing that with the kids before everything happened with his job. He would get them ready in the morning because I go into work. Into the office 5 days a week. So, or I'll get up and do whatever it is in the morning. So he does the stuff with the kids. What sports does Corin coach? So he's talked about this on the podcast. He coached girls volleyball in the fall, and right now in this season, he is coaching fencing. So that has been interesting, I'm sure, for him to, like, I heard him talking about it to someone the other day.
Does anybody know anything about fencing?
He was, like, explaining there's, like, 3 different styles of fencing, and, like, the kids...
foil, and saber.
Yeah, he's like, learning about fencing. And
there's, like, different styles. So
yeah.
saber's the most advanced, and epee is probably, like, the most beginner level. A saber fighter can fight epee, but, like, there's different techniques. Like, you can't cross your feet in epee, so, like... It's very different. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I just ran back upstairs.
Who was up?
Nix.
Oh. Do we have any pets? No. At one point, we did have 3 dogs, but they were all older. And by the time we had, like, our 3rd child, we didn't have any more dogs. And we do not plan to have any pets at all, ever. Molly, you contact your guys' internet. No, I didn't do anything about our internet. Hopefully
she wants to change our water heater but doesn't want to upgrade
no,
our internet.
It's
when
not
I've
that
got
it's not that I don't no
it's that I need the internet for.
It's not that I don't.
Can't even open up
oh
a
my
new
gosh,
browser.
It's not that I don't want to upgrade our internet. We actually have really high speed internet. The problem is it's like all set up through the basement, and he does so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 floors above, like where the connection is. It's all the way in the basement, and the way our house is, it's like on the 4th like level, 4 levels up. So I don't know, it just doesn't reach up there well. So
yeah, and we got like an extender thing too.
Yeah.
So like everyone has to shut their Wi-Fi off. I have to turn my phone off when I go on air. Like
I think it's been pretty good since we got the new Wi-Fi thing.
It has, but I put my phone in airplane mode.
Yeah, but
and if I open one browser, like Kyle will he'll
Hi Cammy.
Cammy, hi.
Is she watching? What's up?
He'll
We hope you're having a nice vacation.
He'll freeze a little bit.
Jealous of the warm weather because it's freezing here.
We need new windows. We actually have one that is like, or we have a couple that are like super, super old. So we just put this like paper over it, and it makes such a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah. We could get an Ethernet cable, but I don't know how we would run it because our internet box is like 2 floors below. So
Yeah.
either through long. Yeah, I guess we could do that, but
We have a mobile
Yeah.
hotspot, I think.
yeah. Yeah. We'll have to.
We used to do Molly's Minds. We would
Yeah.
have a topic, and
We-
Molly would always tell people to send in different topics for us to talk about.
Yeah, we would do like
but
a
nobody ever
specific-
sends anything in.
Exactly. Like
Send stuff in, bro.
if you go on Corin's channel, there's like a playlist of Molly's Mind, and it was used to be easier because we like started it when we only had 1 kid, and now we have 4, so we would do them at night.
We never did a double date with
No.
Crystal and Kyle. We met up with them when we drove down
Yeah.
to where do we drive to? Virginia?
We went to Outer Banks and we
Oh, right.
stopped and we saw them, and I've met Crystal twice. I met them at the wedding, and then I met her when we went over the summer. But no, that would be fun. It's just they don't live in New York, so
Although
Yeah.
Kyle went to a Knicks game and didn't tell me. That would be my dream date, even though tickets are crazy expensive for a Knicks game. But like, I always
yeah, that would
I
be
always
fun.
try to go bowling. That's like an easy
Yeah, I
date
don't like
night.
bowling.
Molly doesn't like bowling at all. Movies are just like kind of outdated. I feel like there's no good movies out anymore.
Yeah.
The last movie I went and saw in theater was actually in the Outer Banks. I went to go see the Rock movie, where he played the wrestler.
Yeah, I actually just saw a movie recently, and I'm going on Friday to see the Frida McFadden movie. If anyone's ever read that book, probably not.
That brings me to one of my questions.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I would do whatever with Corin for a date. I just like to hang out. So I'm good with whatever we want to do. Like a comedy show. That's probably the last like
Comedy
real
show's
date
a
we
good
went
one.
to. Who did we see? Bill Burr. And we always are like hysterically laughing, even if they're not funny. Like we always have a good time doing that. I don't know if Corin ever put that vlog up. We went into the
Which
city,
one? Oh,
Bill Burr. We went into the
No, I think
city.
I did.
No, you definitely didn't. We went to like 5 different food places in the city. He got like hot dogs. You never posted that.
I have.
You never edited it.
Where's
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This wine is turning my teeth purple.
I have so many, like not drafted, but I have so much footage to put into a draft for videos of whether short or long videos. But I always am just like,
You have to
no
do
one
it
wants
right
to watch this
away.
shit. Yeah, I know. Like,
You can't think like that. Like if they don't want to watch it, they'll just click out. Who cares?
yeah, I know. But yeah. So I have like, if I ever pass away, knock on wood, there's gonna be an awesome, just like unreleased footage
No,
film fest of like
what even
unreleased
better,
videos that I've
even
never
better
dropped
than
for
that,
my camera roll.
you guys should see Corin's like sports collection of clothes, of memorabilia, of basketball. Like just so like our basement is just like so much sports clothes.
That's why
like,
I low-key don't want it to flood, but I don't think it will flood because everything
yeah,
is
but
just
you put
in
it
there.
all like in stuff, so you're
This is the
fine.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah,
And the new Apple update is straight garbage. It's
I don't mind it.
You can't search your
I
messages
was able
anymore.
to search. Yes, you can. You're just
I
not.
must have a setting off or
Yeah,
something.
because that's how I found the number today. I searched.
Okay, so with 2025 coming to a close,
I don't think Corin's is laziness as much as he's like
motivation.
motivation. Like they said, a little Adderall would help.
You have the opportunity of my life for what?
Bro, you have the opportunity of
with
your
the World
life.
Cup. Yeah, with the sports channel. Nah, but you have to like go to all those games.
Yeah.
I have footage from like Super Bowls that I
New
can post
Year
around.
resolution tier list. There's not enough New Year's resolutions.
Yeah,
I mean, like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Apple did change stuff they didn't need to change, but I
Even
mean,
the
I don't
text
mind
message
it.
format, like, it's
yeah,
like a
I feel like they
bubbles,
added
like-
more steps for things. Like
Yeah.
now, if I want to answer a FaceTime, there's like 7 steps to get to the.
If you want to delete a photo, it's like
Yes.
you have to press like, are you sure you want to delete the photo? And it's in the corner of your screen. They moved the search to the bottom of your phone now, which is not
Yeah.
on the top. It's just like unnecessary changes
Yeah.
that like you have to get used to on your phone. And I feel like
Yeah.
they purposely do that stuff, so you either get annoyed or just
Yeah.
have to keep warning your phone.
As someone who reads a lot, no, I have thought about writing something.
If
I
Kyle
would
ever
be a
does a second
terrible
or talk
writer.
sports, I'll watch.
I can't like make up stories. It's just like not my. I'm more of like a realist, I think.
Real Bright Yellow is a
I
OG.
love Real Bright Yellow. Let's go.
Who are the
Does
other
this count as
OGs? The Couch?
Sofa King?
Sofa
Where
King.
is Sofa King been?
Secular Sports.
Bernice was an OG.
Bernie's Panda.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a viewing market. There really is a viewing market for everything now. I always give the example of my dad and his horse videos. Like he watches videos of farriers cleaning horse hooves, and it's like, who would ever think that's a channel? But they're really like, people are just interested in so many different things, and they find different things relaxing, and they find different things that are gonna like lower their anxiety and whatever it is. So I feel like if people will ask, I feel like Kyle in questions, or I see people ask this to content creators all the time, like, hey,
Slovenia.
I want to be a content creator, what should I do? And it's like, just pick something, and you have to stay consistent. Like, you have to stay consistent in whatever it is to grow, and make content. But that's the problem, is people aren't consistent, or they think nobody wants to watch this, and then they stop making content, and that's what happens. But anyways, I'll get off my soapbox. I am from Victor, New York, which is by Rochester. I went to Victor High School. Anyways, why no more dogs? Because we have four children to keep alive.
Yeah, one of Molly's cousins has a dog.
We were just like...
Well, they have a dog, and they were like in the living room at her uncle's house, and it's a big dog. And like the whole time he's sitting in the living room, like having to pull the dog back and like restrain him from like running loose, and like the dog's all wild. And I was just like, this looks like horrible. It looks like not a fun time.
No cats either. Like a dog,
I'm allergic
I
to
mean,
cats.
I did enjoy our dogs. Like I loved having them, but now we have kids. So like I don't also need a dog. And then if we want to go away or we're going to be out all day, it's like you have to figure out what to do with the dog. And it's just like, I really don't want to. Okay, so you're from Mendon. That's awesome. That's
Is
like
it Mendon or Macedon?
Mendon.
Oh.
Macedon's a place too, but like Mendon Ponds.
Okay.
And anyways, since I'm not into politics, do you almost never watch Kyle's channel? I love Kyle. He is like such a great friend.
Molly doesn't even let me watch like
And,
Stephen Colbert or Jimmy Fallon.
He's a
when
real
they
one,
talk
and
about-
I've known Kyle for a long time, obviously because of Corin, and he's always just like, he's a great guy. But no, I do not watch his channel. I don't watch any politics.
Oh, do you want to hear about the Victor Chipotle? I saw them. What did they kill, a bird in the back or something like that? Remember?
I don't know.
You
but
remember that?
yeah, I wouldn't go to the Victor Chipotle if you're in Rochester.
They like, there was a bird in the store or something, and they like caught the bird in the back while I was at the counter ordering or eating, one of the two. And it was the most disgusting thing. Like the guy caught it with his hands and then like kept cooking.
It was at the Victor Chipotle where I decided I'm never getting chicken from Chipotle again. It was just like rubbery and disgusting, and I was like, this is honestly disgusting.
Just go get a garbage plate from like Tom Walls or something like that.
What food do we like? Corin
Special
likes
burger.
garbage plates. Every time we go home, he gets a garbage plate.
I just got one from Nick Tahoe's. That's probably my favorite.
I used to work at Papa Jack's, if you know Papa Jack's in the area. I don't know. I don't know if there's any like must-have foods for me when I'm there. I don't think so. There's nothing like that.
No, when Papa Jack's is open, you always gotta get ice
someone
cream.
who said Chipotle is 100% fast food now, and I agree. Like they used to be so much better. It's gross.
I think it's like no shade to the employees they've hired, but I think they just like are just quick to crank out your burritos. Like the people on the grill are just rushing it. They don't like take their time like they used to. It used to be like kind of gourmet-ish food. What?
Nothing. I can't believe how many people like are from upstate watching this. That's like surprising. Yeah, garbage plate. go watch Corin's like food videos. He's done like so many garbage plate videos. I'm sorry my hand keeps going in front of this. Rachel's in Rochester. We'll try that.
Yeah, Molly likes buffalo chicken wraps.
Oh,
so.
I love a good wrap. I'm like such a wrap person. This is nice, Corin. Your videos are more special than you think. You give genuine chill vibes that nobody else gives. I can't read in 2025. You have the capability to do any job that involves communication. Corin, really, like if you meet him in person, he can talk to anybody, and he's like really good at making connections, and that's why he, I think, was really good at his job, is because he can really build connections and make people feel like seen and heard. And I also think he is really good at making content because he's like funny in like a not overt funny way, and he says things that are just kind of out of pocket and funny. Obviously he's my husband, so I'm biased, but
I do want to go
I think
Saturday.
he does a really good job, and he's been editing his own videos. I just wish he would be more consistent. That's my only thing, is like you got to just be more consistent. Someone asked if I am South Asian heritage. My dad was born in Guyana, which is in South America, not Ghana in Africa. And my mom is white. She's French and Irish.
Out of Slovenia.
Yeah. So.
If you just got here, there's no Kyle and Corin tonight. Molly is filling in as the co-host.
Yeah. It's
People
been a
are
while.
getting to know her a little bit. She has a playlist on the channel, Molly's Mine.
Yeah.
Which people I think enjoy. She was getting a little bit of shade the beginning of the episode. But she did also say that she's putting all of the old. She found out how to put all of the old podcasts dating back to Kyle and Corin #1 on like iTunes, Spotify, other things, because people always say that they can't listen to the podcast on YouTube without closing it out. I think unless you pay for YouTube, if you close out the page, then the whole app shuts down. So she's gonna put all of those onto like podcast platforms.
Yeah.
But Jonathan was hating and say that he was getting tired of the old ones.
Yeah.
But because he listened to a lot in a row.
Yeah.
King of the Vulturemites, what's up? Sorry Kyle's not here tonight, but we're gonna be back on Thursday. Thursday we have our live show, and then we'll go again on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, John, that you call Rochester upstate New York, because I do as well, but we live in downstate New York now, and they think anything like above the Bronx is upstate. But anyways.
Once Corin becomes more consistent.
That's funny. Who is Corin repping solo? Yeah, Rochester, New York.
Okay, I had a couple New Year's things.
Oh, okay.
Agree or disagree?
You know what's funny? I was just thinking Corin has run into more people he knows, like, or runs into more people who've seen him on the podcast outside of where we live. Like, he'll be in Nashville and like 2 people will see him, or
New Orleans. There was a lot of people.
Where were you recently that someone recognized you?
That was New York City.
Okay, and
yeah.
When we did the MS walk?
Yeah.
But here, like, no one ever recognized. Whenever you're not at home, people recognize you.
Yeah. I could do a garbage plate review, but that would, like.
Yeah, Kyle is a real one. What do I do for a living? I work in HR. I've been doing that a long time. I went to school for sociology and criminology. I thought I was going to be a cop. I still feel like I would have been good at that job.
She was a ticket lady in college. She gave out tickets.
I did give out parking tickets.
And she was ruthless. She was one of those people that, like, if you ran out to your car, they hit you with the, I already started writing the tickets.
Yeah, but if you were nice to me, I'd be like, okay, I'll take the ticket back. But some people were super mean, and I'm like, oh, well, now you got a ticket. so that's what I went to school for, and then I got into my personality screams cop. I got into HR, and then I went back to school and got my master's in HR, and that's what I do, and I like it, and it's good.
And she always twirls her hair. That's one thing.
Yeah,
that,
I'm like a hair
hate
person.
that. Well, I don't hate a lot of things.
Yeah,
but she'll
it bothers
always
him.
twirl
I'm
her
like
hair
I fidget a lot. Like I was playing with his hair clip and he was getting mad at me earlier. I just am a fidgeter, so I need like fidget toys.
If someone has tickets for me, whoever sent an email offering up tickets to the Universal, I'm gonna take you up on that.
Didn't see
in
that
March
offer.
I
wish
Molly's gonna be in a jiu-jitsu competition out there.
Yeah, we're going to Florida in March for a jiu-jitsu tournament. So we want to go to Universal. The kids won't be there.
So whoever sent that and has the Universal hookup.
But also the person who said you sent like 17 emails, I read all the emails and I have seen someone sending music links, but I don't want to click them.
Oh, Kyle actually sent that to me. So whoever sent the Beta Boys video.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. It was good. I mean, it wasn't like 17 emails worthy, but like,
yeah,
it was solid. Let me see if I can find it.
What made me think about being a cop? I don't know. I just feel like it would be a good job for me.
Here it is.
Like I don't really know, but a lot of my minor in school, my major, almost all of college was criminology, and I found it really interesting. And then last minute I switched it to sociology. Is that gonna mess up the video?
I don't know. But Beta Boys.
Okay, you can't like play that.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll play without sound. But. So I think it's just. I don't know if he's got a channel, but it says sub to Miss. But maybe he's releasing a full song. Here's another picture that me and Kyle talk about. T-shirt I wore, and the nips are protruding.
Like, it's not only the nips, it's like his hairy chest. I don't know if you guys knew Corin's super hairy. Like, you can see like he's thick hair and.
But I can't buy. I love these dry fit shirts.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Do it.
Okay, as someone,
Molly
I
will give you good advice on
shouldn't
this.
read this because I apparently can't read after a glass of wine. Okay, as someone who is thinking of proposing to my girl, what is the best way to do it? Should it be private or with family and friends present?
Molly can give you a good
So,
answer.
I mean, I think this is really individual. I think thinking about your relationship and like their family, like I'm super close with my family. So if my family was there, I think that would have been cool, but it was, our proposal wasn't good. But I think you just have to know your relationship. Like, I think, what are the dances?
Jed says private.
No, what are the dances, babe? The,
Oh, like the
where it's
yeah.
like,
oh, it's right there. Oh.
Like you're in New York City and you're walking down the street and they break.
No, I know.
Flash mob.
Flash mob.
If Corin proposed to me with a flash mob, I would have loved it. I would have absolutely loved it. So while Jed said private and a lot of people are private,
not realistic.
I would have actually loved to be proposed to in a flash mob. So, like, honestly, I think it depends on your relationship. Like, a lot of people are saying private, but I think...
Yeah, I think like, to involve other people, though, is just
I think it depends on your relationship. Like, I think it's like... It really just depends on you and your relationship and like their personality. Like, that's my honest opinion. Don't ask for my opinion if you don't want it.
But then on the flip side of that, have a wedding just in your hometown or something like that. Like, don't make people fly out to your wedding and pay mad money and then be expected to give you a gift. So once you do figure out what you're going to do with the proposal, keep the wedding in your town and have your family and everybody just pull up and enjoy it.
Everyone is saying private, but I mean...
I agree with the private because it's like, don't do a flash mob and have people dancing and singing.
I said my proposal wasn't great and it was private.
Because then I feel like it takes away...
I love you, I'm kidding.
A little bit.
Did Corin have a bar mitzvah? Yeah, he did.
June 2nd, 2002, I think was my bar mitzvah. And if you could guess the theme of my bar mitzvah was.
Yeah, if can anyone guess his theme? Protruding Nips could be a band or a hip hop project.
Me and Kyle were gonna start the Protruding Nips band.
Yeah.
Flash mobs are cool for like television.
I just think flash mobs are just, I just think they're so cool. I would love to be like in a New York City flash mob. I would love to be in a proposal flash mob, actually. Where do I sign up?
We actually just took photos.
Did I grow up sheltered? No, I grew up in upstate New York, in Victor. Like, I grew up going to the city a lot. My dad was born in Guyana and then came to the U.S. when he was like a toddler, and he lived in Brooklyn. So
that was not our actual proposal.
Yeah, I look like a balloon in that, so can you not? And we used to go to the city a lot. My mom grew up in the Bronx, and they used to take us down all the time. I definitely was not a sheltered kid. I traveled a lot for karate, but I still think flash mobs are cool. Yeah, sports theme. It was Nick's theme, was his bar mitzvah. Yeah, our daughter's name is Nix. Anyone from New York and who watches the Knicks game on MSG, you can actually see Corin and our daughter Nix in a commercial. Corin grew up in New Rochelle. Oh, Fairport. Oh, that's fun. I was a cheerleader in high school. I cheered and played lacrosse. But the cheerleading school at Fairport, I always had the biggest team because, like, the school is so big. How did Corin convince me on Nix's name? I don't know. He just suggested it when I found out we were having a girl, and I was like, yeah, that's cool and different. I just said we had to have a girly middle name for her, and so we do. And then I don't know if you guys know all of our kids' names, but they're Nick, Scotty, Kobe, and Noah, so they're all basketball names. And for Scotty, I actually said we should name her Scotland and call her Scotty. And I think he was actually at Joe Rogan with Kyle at, like, they were away and they were like talking, and he was like, we're not naming her Scotland, but we can just name her Scotty, and then we'll have basketball themes, and that was it. But I love all of their names. Am I Jewish? I am Jewish. I converted before we got married, and our kids are all Jewish.
Scotland would have been one of the worst
well,
names
her name
ever.
isn't Scotland. It's just Scotty. It's just Scottie, like Scottie Pippen.
And Noah.
No, we have 4 kids. 4 girls. They're all girls.
Is on the #1 names list, and I think Scotty was on there also, so we named them that.
No, and everyone is naming Pete, comedian Pete. What is his name?
Davidson.
Just named his daughter Scotty. It's like, so is Isaiah, whatever, the football player.
Oh, yeah. Rochelle. Yep.
His daughter's name is Scotty, but that's...
Trendsetters.
Yeah, her name is Scotty. And then our Noah is Noa.
What was that? Scotland? I got to be able to know how to spell our daughter's name. So Scotlynn is just too extra.
Yeah, Corin doesn't like anything that's, like,
complicated.
Spelled different. Although our Kobe is spelled Coby because I wanted to call her Cece, so we call her Cece. But her name is Kobe.
Joakim Noah.
Yeah,
yes.
We did name her after Joakim Noah.
I actually got
he was also a Bulls
video
player,
from
so
Joakim
like
Noah.
we have like a Knicks, a Bulls, a Lakers, and then our last one is like Knicks and Bulls. So it's like, it's fun. I didn't know how to spell my middle names for a really long time because I have 2 of them, and they are Rosetta and Gwendolyn, and I felt like those were hard to spell. Yeah, that'll go in your celebrity video that you do.
Noah.
So.
And then there's also this. Look at this.
Watch.
Scotzenberg, yeah.
Corin, thanks for hooking it up with the basketballs, man. The Wilson ball, seriously, they're legendary. Let's go down there. Check one for myself.
You probably can't hear it, but he said, Corin, thanks for hooking it up. Corin does not play video games, actually.
More joking. Florida Gators finest.
Yeah, he's also a Gators fan, Corin. Any other questions? What else is going on?
I didn't even get to go through my New Year's list.
This has been fun.
Molly's held it down. I'll give her that.
Yeah. We met in college. Corin and I both graduated from Cortland. He studied sport management. I studied sociology and criminology.
All right, technology crossed the line.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree? AI makes life easier but less human.
What?
Agree or disagree? AI makes life easier but less human.
AI what?
Makes life less.
I love ChatGPT.
What tech moment made you say, okay, that's too much?
I don't know. Like, what are these questions? Like, I feel like technology.
What did this year teach us about being married?
What did this year teach us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a lot of pictures with celebrities.
This year taught me that, I don't know, I feel very lucky to be married to Corin. I was telling him today, like, he's super, super supportive of me and just, like, everything I want to do, and he's just a really great dad to our kids. So that's what it taught me, that I'm thankful that you're my husband and I love you. One person exits the room and answers the question, then the other comes back and answers to see if they're the same. Oh, that's funny. I bet we probably wouldn't answer things the same. So.
What was our best reset moment this year?
Reset moment?
We would have the same answer to this question,
what?
I think. North Carolina?
Was that a reset? I don't know. I feel like we had a nice balance this year because there was, like, a lot of different, like, things like we had some different vacations. Like Lake George was really fun.
Yeah. If anybody's been to Lake George, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere this summer, maybe
Yeah.
Point Pleasant. But Dave Portnoy has followed me from every place I've went. I think he actually was in Point Pleasant the week I was there last year, doing a pizza review, and then this year he was in Lake George doing a pizza review the same week we were there. So if we go somewhere else this year, he might be there.
What do you guys think? Hold on. Two things I want to say. So have I ever been to Guyana? No, I have not. My dad has been back a couple times, quite a few times, and I would love to go. Love to go. But I have not been. But I would love to. I have a lot of family there. My dad's brother, like, lives half the year there. So, and the other half in Chicago. So we could definitely find a way to go there. But I would love to see, like, where my grandparents are from. My one is from Vredenhoop and one is from Georgetown. So I would love to go there. And then how long did I do karate for? I started at 3 and got my black belt at 15. So you can do the math. So for a long time, and then had a little comeback in 2009 and competed at, like, a world's tournament, which was good. And then last year, I fought my brother.
She's clicking this thing.
I came out of retirement to fight my brother when he got his black belt. And I would win in a fight against Corin in karate, in jiu-jitsu, in any style of martial arts. I would kick his ass. So, anyways.
I have been to Israel.
Yeah.
I went on birthright.
Yeah. What did they say?
Yeah, Jed, I didn't know you were going to Lake George. You got to tell me.
Wait, Jed, are you going to Lake George? Is that for real?
I want to go to Burger King and try the SpongeBob patty and everything, but every time I go, it's, like, sold out. They're sold out of, like, the strawberry cheesecake thing. I made the Vanguard make amends with Kyle, and they have a truce now. But the Vanguard are good people. So they're the homies. They're good people.
thought you guys were in. It's our trip. We are the reason, like, Lake George is our vacation. What do you mean? Obviously we're in. It's our trip. Oh, that's funny.
The Beanie Babies, yep, we're selling out at McDonald's. Lines are packed. I don't know who'd win Calver's Con. He'd probably beat me in a
People
fight.
always
He's like,
ask that.
he's tough. Vanguards does love Kyle, but OG Vanguard, they like shitted on him or something one time. All right, what made you feel officially grown this year?
What?
What made you feel officially grown this year?
Grown?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I felt like adulting is annoying and hard when we got our electric bill for this month. Like, that
Is that the
made me
heat?
feel grown. Yeah, the gas bill.
Yeah.
I guess I should say gas bill. I was like, wow. It's really fun to be an adult. That made me feel grown. That's about it.
And our house is never even like that.
Our house is freezing, and I'm like,
I might as well we both might as well. There's like 3 different zones in our
Yeah.
house, so we have to change the heater on each one.
yeah,
So we might as well at this point just like turn them off and just freeze
yeah.
because it doesn't get hot anyway.
Corin's rocking the Bucks because his friend works there.
Yeah, my friend sent me a whole
He
bunch
like
of gear.
reps anything.
I actually just spent $30 on a bundle of Jets gear, and it was ironic because I went to go pick it up as the Jets were losing 42-3. So the lady probably was like, "Why is this guy buying this gear?" But I think I got a good deal, and it's good clothes. I think the lady used to actually work for the team, so it's like team issued gear, and I could wear it next year, hopefully, if they're ever good. So I think I made a good purchase. Let me know if you think I made a good purchase for $30. I got about 8 shirts, a sweater, and like a nice little like turtleneck thing.
So we used to do this more regularly. Someone said we should make this more regular. We used to do it, but I mean, I guess this channel was smaller then, but like, I feel like no one really cares. So I was like,
Yeah, no
I'm
one
not
even said
gonna
congratulations on 20,000 subscribers,
yeah,
bro.
I was so proud of Corin. I mean, I am. It's exciting. It's an
20,000.
exciting milestone.
And like that's not even going hard. Watch when I go hard. Molly's gonna
He
say,
always
you
said
always say that.
He
until
always
you go
says
hard.
that. Like I'm with Kyle. You don't need to make an announcement that you're gonna do something. You just do it. Anyone who just kind of says that and then doesn't do it, I'm like, you're dumb. So just do it and just make the content and keep it up. I would love to do, we were originally, when Corin came back to YouTube this year, going to do on Thursday, we were going to do, oh my gosh, I can't think.
Oh,
We were
talk
going to
about some of your
do
dad's dishes.
Molly's Mine every Thursday. And like, honestly, like I said before, we just do not have, like, Corin's already had to leave twice to put the kid back to bed. So
2 different
like,
kids. Scotty was just
yeah,
sleepwalking.
it's just like, it's so hard with the kids, and I go to jiu-jitsu at night, and so like even Mondays for Corin's live stream, I like rush back from jiu-jitsu so he can do it with Kyle, that we wouldn't be able to get on till like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So anyways, I would love to.
Oh,
It's
you missed
just
one of the super chats.
time. Oh no, we missed a super chat. I'm gonna try to find it really quick. We're answering all the super chats first. Okay, honestly unexpected, but no, I that was the one I just answered. They said honestly unexpected but really cool stream. Maybe consider making it more routine. It's really good to see and completely different to your other content. That was me answering that question.
True. I didn't even know you
And
dove
then
into it.
yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't read it first.
QC man,
wait,
I do think the Jets should fire Aaron Grant. I like him as a person. I don't think he's a good football coach.
someone asked about Guyanese food dishes. My
YouTube's
dad
more important
is
than kids.
my dad is an amazing cook, and one of the things that is really important to me, like as my dad gets older and everything, is like trying to learn some of the dishes. So I did learn how to make curry the way my dad makes curry, which is the way my grandfather made curry, because my grandfather was the cook and my dad is an amazing cook and makes so many different dishes. Like after the holidays, he always makes soup with just the leftover food and the spices, and oh, he's just such a good
I think
cook.
I posted in the Patreon a picture of me holding a big turkey that was like perfectly cooked, and he put stuffing in it.
Yeah.
That was her dad,
Yeah,
so I can't take credit
he
for
makes
making that.
just like I just love his food. So
Is it like Colombian food?
I don't know because I don't know Colombian food, but I mean, someone mentioned plantains, and the first time I had them was in Puerto Rico, but he also makes like fried plantains. It's a lot of like West Indian food, so like curries and stews.
He
and
made like a soup.
He does like pig's feet and gizzards, and I don't eat that, but he makes a lot of that food. And anyways, definitely like roti, learning how to make roti and like making that with the curry, so good. So I think Corin,
What?
we had a video of my dad making curry. I think it's on this. I think it's on Corin's.
Her dad should have a
video
YouTube
somewhere.
channel. He keeps
Yeah.
saying he's like what I
My
do.
dad literally made pepper pot over Christmas. He made pepper pot for my little brother. So yes, he does.
Yeah, like West Indian.
So
like,
roti and like Indian food. So in Guyana, there's like Indians in Guyana, like so there is a lot. It's like West Indian food. So yeah, you have like curry, like the same type of curry, like curry and roti and rice and all of those things. So that's like the same type of food.
I love
So-
Chinese food. I think I put out a Chinese. No, that's another one that I have in my camera roll. Is I went to my Chinese spot and made a short with my food. What did that say?
This is the dumbest would you rather. Would you rather
Hold on.
double your healthcare premium for life or immediately lose 5 random teeth and you can't replace them? Okay,
See, I don't know how-
health insurance, and like this is why I hate politics, is because it stresses me out. And
Hold on, I want to find
like
my Chinese food.
the amount we pay for health insurance and then still have to pay when we have to take our kids somewhere.
That's white rice with soy sauce on it with lo mein, no meat, boneless spare ribs, and chicken and broccoli, all lathered together with soy sauce on top of it. This meal is a game changer. So good. All of the sauces and everything mixed together. I think I have more Chinese food here.
Oh my god. You don't mix the rice with the lo mein, dog.
What are you,
My
crazy?
healthcare is going up. Yeah, so same. This is the first year we're gonna be on.
That's a different one. That's with
That looks pretty good.
yeah.
We're gonna be on a high deductible plan this year, so we're gonna see how that goes. But even when we weren't on a high deductible plan, we still paid thousands of dollars because we have 4 kids, and like every other day it's like something different. So we'll see what happens. That's why Corin's got to get on YouTube, because we got to like pay for all this and our gas bill and
Yeah, this
health
$16 super
insurance
chat's not cutting
and,
it tonight. girl.
Like
No, I'm just playing.
we are like got to make that money. We do have an HSA. We use that shit in like the first month, like with our kids. We had a broken arm this year. We had stitches this year. We had ear infections. We had, I don't know, like so many things. We had a tooth extraction.
Crumble.
Oh, so our water heater just went out. It's just like, I mean, that's adulting. That's life. So, yeah.
Here's a garbage plate. Oh, this was my short.
Yeah, there's a short on garbage plate.
That was Mac Phillies. This was a good short.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's some buffalo wings.
Yeah, I do put a lot into the HSA, but still, we still like use that. Okay, super chat. Corin, growing up with Kyle, what was the biggest argument of beef you've had with him? You guys always seem chill, so I'm curious.
I mean, to be honest, we never really got into like an argument. Like, it's not like we're in a relationship that we're around each other all the time where we would fight about something. You know, like Molly and I have disagreements, and it's like I have to live with her. I have to like see her every day. So if something bothers me, like I have to like confront that. But like there's never really been anything that we've like disagreed on too much
Yeah.
or like really have like argued over. I think we
Yeah.
like a lot, like that's why we're friends. We like a lot of the same things. He like educates me on politic things that like he's super interested and knowledgeable on.
I almost just can't even like imagine Kyle get it. I don't. He's like very just like chill, like
Yeah, like
you know?
if he doesn't want to like be in a situation, like he'll either just like remove himself from the
Yeah.
situation or just not put himself in that situation.
Yeah,
Like I remember I think it was someone's 21st birthday or maybe
It
not,
was.
not
I think it was
mine.
Jed's when we were at like.
No, we were at a bar in New York City.
Oh, I was gonna say the one like upstairs, and you're like, it's like, where's Kyle? Like he just kind of leaves.
No, there
He's
was
like,
something in New York City, and we were all chilling. And I don't really like being in busy bars or whatever. And Kyle just posted up at the bar and like opened up a newspaper and like a busy bar and was just reading the newspaper. And like I was like, he came out, he supported whatever the thing was that we were out for, and like he just was doing what he enjoyed. Like he was just like chilling. So I don't think he ever puts himself in a situation that like we'd disagree or something on something. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes
I
sense.
don't know what that. I don't watch any YouTube channels religiously at all. When if anything, I watch like Jiu-Jitsu Flow or like mobility for Jiu-Jitsu or like yoga videos, like things that are going to like help my hips and just longevity and moving my body because I'm like super into that.
Oh, that's a nice super chat there.
What does it say? Molly, been watching Kyle and Corin forever. Just wanted to shout you out for how supportive you've been through the years.
She slacked off a little bit, though, I'll be honest. She used to cut up my videos. She used to make the cover photos for Kyle and Corin.
Let's ask.
Now, I have to do all of that after.
Full time. I work full time. Like, I work a full time job. She
didn't even put a 2-week notice in. She just quit abruptly.
No, okay.
And started making me do everything.
I work full time and have my own hobbies and things in life. So Corin does not work a full-time job. I said, like, I'm just speaking the truth. So I say, put in YouTube like it's your full-time job. Like, why would I want to come home from work?
I already agree with Molly.
Why would I want to come home from work and, like, edit your videos when, like, I know you're doing stuff in the day, but I'm literally at freaking work all day. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm at work, and he's, like, asking me these questions. I'm like, dude, I'm literally about to interview someone. I can't do this.
Typical HR BS. You're exactly right. It sounds like a lot of excuses, okay?
Corin has, like, 17 jobs right now.
John,
thank you for the money for Chinese food, John. We love you.
I'll keep it real, though. My lunch special is $8.99. It's not $5, but... You're a real one. Thank you, dog. But get a chicken and broccoli lunch special. It comes with an egg roll. It comes with a soda. Some of them even come with a soup. It depends on how intricate your Chinese place is. I got a really good one by me.
Also, though, Corin has grown up so much in the time we've been together. We've been together, like, I don't know, 15, 17 something years. And, like, he has grown up so much because he has to, like, do these things himself.
I don't know if my mom is still in the stream, but
no, listen to how impressive this is. He got the prices from the plumber on the water heater, and he was like, if it's too much, I'm going to have the neighbor, like, show me how to do it. Like, when we first moved in together, he didn't know how to change a light bulb. When we first painted our last house, like the railings, he had never painted anything. He's like, I've never painted anything.
All right, let me set up a little
bit. I
bit.
grew up. This is a compliment.
Yeah, but she's kind of she's stretching the truth a little bit. I said, I'm going to text the neighbor and see if he can change our water heater. And he's like a 7-year-old man. So, and she was like, do not ask our neighbor to change our water heater. And I was like, he literally just had a water heater outside of his house, and I think he changed his. So I texted him, and I just said, like, hey, Benny, did you change your water heater by chance? I saw one outside of your house. And he was like, I did. And then I was like, this is what I said. I said, do you have another one in you? And he was like, LOL. I don't know if he said LOL, but he was like, I think I broke a rib putting mine in. So he was like, I can come over and show you how to do it, but I can't physically do it anymore. And that's when I texted my friend to put it in. So I thought about doing it, but was not going to actually do it. So I appreciate the compliment, but I was not offering to change our water heater.
You did say if the plumber was too much that you would have Benny come over.
Yes.
You did, see? That's like leaps and bounds of where you were before. So like this is why
I'm supporting the elderly. I probably would have gave him a little bit of money to like do it, but not $600 or $1,100 that Home Depot wants to charge.
But this is what I'm saying, why he has to edit his videos, because like if he doesn't do it, he's not going to learn and grow. So he needs to do it.
Oh, your dad's asking where Kyle is. Wow. Molly's own dad is already trying to get her kicked off the
Dad,
street.
you missed it. I was talking about your cooking. I was talking about Guyanese food and how good of a cook you are. And someone asked if you make pepper pot, and I said, yes, you made it over the holidays.
Kyle is away today. So for anyone who's just joining, Kyle is away tonight. We are going to be live on Thursday this week, and then we'll be back live again on Monday, our typical night. But we'll be live Thursday this week.
We got a $9.99 super chat.
That will cover my Chinese food. So thank you, Ricardo.
Okay,
You're a real
first time
one.
super chatting. Thanks for answering my food question. Have you guys been to any national parks? I'm from SoCal and have visited like 7 so far. Can y'all shout out Gizmo and Raven? Thanks. Hi, Gizmo and Raven. We have not, but I feel like we would like that.
I think we went in Hawaii to a national park.
No, we didn't. We didn't go to Volcano National Park. Remember, I was like
We
7
walked into a
weeks
park
pregnant.
because I remember it being a national park, and we walked.
Oh yeah. I
we
know what you're
drove
talking
down,
about.
We
Yes.
parked
Yes.
and walked in. So whatever
So yes,
that is, we
we
have been
went
to
on
one.
the Big Island. We went to one.
But we haven't been to
and-
any other national parks.
No, I don't think so. No, I've never. Maybe like, yeah, no, we've never been to Yellowstone.
Glacier, no.
An HR question. Let's see, Molly, as an HR person, what are your thoughts on companies' hiring process, ATS systems, that's applicant tracking, no follow-up on candidates, etc.? I don't know. I don't work in recruiting. I'm an HR business partner, so
It's messed up when they don't send a.
So I'm an
follow-up.
HR business partner, so I don't have like the behind the scenes on the TA stuff. But I think there's so many candidates that apply for jobs that there's a lot. I think if you have an interview where you're talking to someone, you should have a follow-up for sure to either know you didn't get the job and things like that. I hate when you get left hanging, but it happens across the board. I think the hiring process at a lot of companies is really long. And it makes for not a good experience for everybody involved. That would be the candidate and people in the company and everything. It's all like a whole long process. So I don't know.
You already said what part of Guyana your family's from.
Yeah. Vredenhoop in Georgetown is where they're from. I actually don't remember. I think, Dad, where did you live in Guyana? Vredenhoop? I'm not positive actually. Yeah, people get ghosted by employers all the time. I don't like that.
I think companies also are a lot more unorganized than you think. Like people think like these organizations have their shit together. They
yeah,
don't.
especially if it's like a really big company.
A lot gets lost in translation.
How do we support our family? By doing Corin works a lot of different jobs, and then I work full time.
And the YouTube.
Oh, my dad went to hibachi at Plum Garden. For those of you from Fairport and Macedon, you probably know Plum Garden. It's hibachi. And they went with my sister who's in town, and my brother. Yeah, there is a lot of AI. I will say I've seen a lot of AI this year, not only in interviews and stuff, not interviews, but like reviewing resumes, but also in the different processes we're using and stuff, which is good. I think it's been helpful, but it'll be interesting to see how AI kind of transforms in this space over the next, I would say, couple of years, but honestly, even sooner than that. But I would say, like, if you are someone who's looking for a job and you're writing your resume, definitely look at the job description and make sure there are pieces from the job description, like those buzzwords, in your resume, or else you will get weeded out, especially if there are hundreds of applicants for that same job, which there likely is.
You heard it. We actually saw a play on AI. Do you remember what the play was called?
Oh, no, I don't, but...
Shout out to my mom for getting us tickets to that play.
My dad was born in Georgetown, and we have family compound in Vredenhoop. That's what I was saying. I would love to go. Dad, I was saying I really want to go to Guyana. Yeah.
ChatGPT can generate your whole resume. It
Yeah,
can
but
do a lot of stuff.
ChatGPT, like, if you were like, okay, I need to, that's how I learned how to get the podcasts off of YouTube, convert them over to MP4s and then to MP3s, and then how to upload them back up. I just asked ChatGPT and asked what apps that I would need to use to do it. It told me the free apps to use, all those different things.
It probably could show me how to change the water heater, to be honest with you. Like, if I took a picture of it and just said, what do I have to do? I think the hardest part of changing the water heater, I don't think it's hard to do, is taking your old water heater out.
Yeah,
and
that's what
carrying
Benny
it
said
up,
too.
like,
He's like, it's the manual labor.
so,
He's
like,
like, I could
picking
come
it up.
over and walk you through, but like the manual
Yeah.
thing. He said his ribs are still bruised from doing it.
Who?
Benny, didn't you
Oh,
say
he
that?
said, I think he like broke a rib.
Yeah.
But I also don't know if our water heater is completely shot. It could have just
Yeah.
been like condensation that dropped.
No, I don't think so.
Kyle and Corin is going to be on Spotify. We already said, Ryan, you've been watching the whole time. Molly, can you give a recap of what you're doing with the podcast?
All right, I'm
Back
taking all the podcasts from number 1, like 11, 12 years ago, and we're going to put them on wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to Kyle and Corin. So I'm working on it now. So probably going to do like 1 a week or maybe 2 a week, because you don't want it all at once. You're going to get annoyed with them. You're going to be like, this is too much Kyle and Corin. They're cringy. I don't want it. So we're going to do it slow, and they're going to be from the vault, and you guys are going to get them on there. And that's how it's going to go. And then once they're all up, then
It'll
we can
just
put
be
the new
audio.
ones.
Oh, just
yeah,
audio,
just
right?
yeah, because it's a podcast.
Yeah, but you can like close out
Yeah.
your phone and listen to it. Like,
Yeah. So what was, someone asked something.
you doing that under a basement. Yeah, it's our water heater's in
Our
our
water
basement.
heater is in our basement.
Corin, you need a left-handed screwdriver. Don't worry, Molly's left-handed, so I have a left-handed screwdriver. That would make a good
what did
YouTube video
say?
if I actually changed out the water heater.
Yeah. Wait, what did I see? Oh, where's my mom from? My mom was from the Bronx. Yeah, they asked it again. My mom's from the Bronx. I'm not a recruiter. I don't recruit people at all. I am not a recruiter. I'm an HR business partner. But what advice, what to do after an interview? Honestly, write a thank you email, but I personally don't think, I mean, I really depends on the company, but I always tell Corin when he's like, I'm going to reach out again, I'm going to do this again. I don't think that's making a big difference. I think that they're going to make their decision on how they're going to make their decision. Like, you sending like multiple emails, I don't think is going to like,
Sway them.
it's not going to sway them. Like, a thank you email is nice. I do think that's like a good look, but again, I don't think it like really sways the decision like hugely. So if you don't send one, like, I wouldn't stress over it, but like, it's nice to send one. But outside of that, there's really not much you can do, unless you had an interview where they're like, I want to see a deck, or I want to see something. Like, definitely do that and definitely do a good job. So, because it depends on the role. Sometimes they want to see work, or they want to see things. So put time and effort into it if you're asked for it.
Does anybody get annoyed by my sniffling?
I do. My parents always say to reach out. I definitely do not think you should reach out multiple times. That is my opinion. If you reach out to me multiple times, I am like, leave me alone.
Someone I heard from this new generation was on a interview and had their parents on the call with them.
Yeah, I do agree. Who you know does helps, but that is not the only thing that helps. Like,
I think it doesn't really help even anymore about who you know.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, like, you can get a look.
Like, you can get a look where someone else maybe didn't even get, but it definitely is not the only thing that matters. So also don't be discouraged if you don't have an in.
Yeah.
Because I would say most of the jobs I've ever had, I didn't know anybody. But I think, like I said about your resume and making sure buzzwords from the description are in there, especially with AI, you will get filtered out on that. So, anyways, have we ever been to Michigan? We have driven through there, and we like stopped to eat there. My mom's best friend lived there, and she used to
We
go
actually
all the time,
accidentally drove through Michigan.
We accidentally
and
drove through
ended up in
Canada once.
Driving back to New York.
and randomly had our passports, which obviously is good because we drove through Canada, but we did stop in Michigan, and we went to like a diners, drive-ins, and dives place.
In
Michigan.
We did?
Yeah, when we drove through, we like put it in. We went to like,
I don't remember that one.
yeah, oh, my phone's up there.
Oh.
What grade in college did you start dating Corin? We both transferred to Cortland, and I was 18 when I met Corin, and I am 36. So you
No, I
can
don't
do
like
the
the Brady
math.
Bunch. I have New Year's closing topics.
What's that?
Do people still make resolutions, or do they just turn into intentions?
I have no idea. I have not had pepper pot, but my dad made it over the holidays, and I know my brothers like it, but I haven't had it.
Okay, how long does the new year, new me realistically last?
My new me lasted the whole year. Fun fact, I lost 20 pounds this year, so. Just want to remind you guys, the Molly Corn stream is lit. It's amazing, even if not common occurrence. Have you been to MA?
Massachusetts?
I don't know the state.
That's why I feel like you frozen. Yeah, it's Massachusetts.
I think, and we just said we have.
I drove up to Boston for the Knicks Celtics game one time,
Yeah.
and but I don't think I've really.
Oh, yeah, that was Michigan. Yeah, that's MA. Oh my God.
MA's not Michigan.
No, I know. That I answered.
Oh,
We've been to a lot of states, actually, but
we haven't really spent time in Boston.
We went
too
together.
much.
We went to the CrossFit regionals when Chris.
Oh yeah, where was that?
It was in Boston.
No, it wasn't Boston.
Yes,
it was.
it
Like
was.
a town in Boston.
Yeah,
it was like outside of Boston.
Yes, but yeah, it was right. We stayed in Boston, didn't we?
No, I don't think so.
My best friend lived not in Boston. She lived outside of Boston, like an hour outside. And I used to visit. I visited her a couple times.
Wait, we definitely. Oh,
and I went as a kid.
I was in. Oh, I went with my friend Jay to Boston. I was gonna say, yeah, I did do a live stream, or not a live stream. I did a vlog to Boston, but I never really stayed in Boston for that long. That like we went out to dinner or anything like that, or went out on town. I've never been to a Red Sox game. To be honest, I don't really like. What's the New England clam chowder?
Oh, I love New England clam chowder.
I feel like you do.
Yeah, wait, it's the white one. I love it. Wait, I just want to make a caveat to what I said about reaching out, because my dad said when I was hiring, I wanted people who wanted the job, so I wasn't mad when people contacted me. I don't think it's bad to reach back out. I just want to like amend what I said. But I don't think you need to follow up like daily. I think if it's a long process, you can follow up with your thank you email and then like give it a couple days and maybe reach back out to the recruiter. But like some people like just email a lot, like, like, I don't think you need to do that. I'm saying I don't think that necessarily moves the needle at all. Anyways, that's all I'll say on that.
Any weight loss tips on a budget?
I will say I lost weight because I had a baby. Like,
that's like a cheat code.
No, it's not. In 2023, I had a baby. So, like, it's
yeah.
2025. So, it was like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And, like,
don't set a goal if you're pregnant in 2024
so
and then have a baby to lose weight.
For
me, that's just, like, you're obviously gonna
we've,
lose weight.
like, had all of our kids. Like, our youngest is 2. So, that was part of it. But also, I go to jiu-jitsu, like, 5 days a week. And during the week, I do try to, like, eat, like a lot cleaner. And I think for me, as like I said, I'm 36, like it has a lot to do with food. If I work out every day and eat terrible, I'm still going to be gaining weight. So I think you really have to look at your food, and I think you can still do that on budget. I think like someone asked how we have 4 kids with only 1 full-time income, but like shopping at Aldi, I think you can get organic, you can get like like whatever, get organic if you can on certain things like that are on the Dirty Dozen or whatever, but they have food and the prices are good. So I think definitely shop at places like that instead of Whole Foods, and what you eat as you get older definitely makes a difference. We are absolutely done having babies.
No, yeah, we're not going to keep going. I probably could be a basketball recruiter. I'm super knowledgeable on sports.
Yeah.
I didn't know Kyle shaved his goatee.
Highly recommend ranking states. Kyle hasn't been to a lot of states, so you guys couldn't really do that. I have not seen Mommy Dearest. States, I mean, Hawaii is like an amazing state if you haven't been. But now that Oh, Wegmans is amazing. I love Wegmans.
But Tops is just as good too. And if anybody hasn't been, Tim Hortons is really good too. It's kind of like a Dunkin' Donuts, like a little elevated Dunkin' Donuts,
Yeah.
but they have, like, their eggs seem like they're fresher. They have this Oreo like milkshake thing that Molly loves.
Yeah.
Mad good. I think it's pretty popular up in Canada.
Yeah, Wegmans, like, that is, upstate New York is, like, known for Wegmans, and
I think
I
it
feel
started
like,
in Rochester.
yeah, Danny Wegmans, like,
Wait, that was the person?
yeah.
Oh wow.
I love Wegmans. I love just going in there, just, like,
The ice
feels
cap,
like home.
yes,
Yeah,
Ryan
the
Green,
ice.
look at you.
We love the ice
Coming
cap.
in clutch. It's got like the
Yeah.
like I love a cookies and
Yeah.
cream milkshake, but the ice cap has like it's almost like the Oreo puffsters. Like they're like puffy and you chew on them and it's like a
Yeah.
marshmallow Oreo.
Definitely not good if you're trying to lose weight.
Yeah, don't
So.
if you're trying to lose weight on a budget, don't get the
Oh, some of your first dates were at T-Ho's. That's what we used to call it.
Oh, John, are you the one that's proposing? Maybe just go to a Tim Hortons and just kind of like propose there and keep it gangster. I tried to get in touch with
Okay, well, it's even better
the
than
chapter
the...
of Molly's sorority in Illinois when we lived out there, but it like never came to fruition.
But you didn't say why. We met at my sorority. That's what Corin came up to
Thanks,
me.
Mom.
At the sorority. So that's why.
I haven't been to
What
Monmouth
else?
Cave, but the other person who mentioned the national parks, when I went to SUNY Cobleskill, which is in upstate New York, it's like 30 minutes south of Albany. There's a really cool place called like Howe's Cavern or something like that, and it's like underground and it's all like glaciary looking rocks. It's really cool.
You know what I was just thinking? For whoever is in Illinois, definitely go to the Chicken Basket. You remember the Chicken Basket?
Yeah, that was the first
That is
restaurant we
like,
went
that
to.
was the first restaurant we ever
It was
went.
freezing cold.
I forget where it is. It was like an hour from where we lived when we moved to our house, which was in Round Lake Beach. But it was so good. If you're ever in Illinois, look up the Chicken Basket.
Yeah, it was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Was it? Is that how we found it?
Yep.
Oh. What is a Chad? Was Corin a Chad back in the day? Like, why did you fall for him? So,
I think Chad
okay,
is
I'll
like
give
a
really
like a
quick.
surfer, bro.
I'll give a really
I'm exactly
quick.
what you see right now.
Yeah, I'll give a really quick story of how Corin and I met. So we officially met at my sorority at I was in D-Phi. He came up, I don't even know why he was there because he wasn't in fraternity, but he came up to me and was like, I saw you at orientation and I wanted to come up to you, but I was with my dad, so I didn't. And then he was like, something like that, and he's like, you want to go get pizza? Or you're like, you want to go get pizza, and you're like, I'm going to Dark Horse. And then you asked for my number, and I was like, okay, that guy's like weird because he told me he saw me at orientation and was hoping he would like run into me. So like rewind. So this is like September. Orientation was over the summer like going into that. And I was at orientation with my best friend, like where you like kind of learn about the school, like you're already in, you see your dorms, whatever. And we were eating in the like student union place, and I had like chopped hair. I had like a
It
bob.
looked like how you just had it. Like,
Yeah,
you can-
but yeah, like this. I had like a bob haircut, and I was wearing a pink Columbia zip-up jacket, like a fleece. And he told me that at the party. He's like, you were wearing a pink fleece, and I wanted to come up to talk to you. And I remember thinking, like, this kid is so weird. He's like describing what I was wearing. But I also thought it was really sweet that he like remembered it and like came up to me. And that's it. That's how we met. And then like we exchanged numbers, and then I don't know. We didn't officially start dating probably. That was 2008. We didn't officially start dating till 2010, but like we were like talking and like hung out all the time, and like he met my family before then. But anyways, that's the story. And Donna, yes, you did come to the Chicken Basket with us one time.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
lived in New
I
York City.
lived in Harlem, which is still technically the city, but I absolutely hated it. Like I said, if you were here before, I don't like the city. I like to visit, but I like having a car. I don't like the subway. I don't like crowds of people. I'm definitely a suburb person, so again, like, I know people who live there and love the city. It's just, like, not for me, but definitely give it a try and see if that's what you're about.
The Golden Chow is a real one. The Golden Chow, I think, is usually on the live streams too. Same with you, Laura Waters. Respect.
Deep dish pizza or New York pizza. I think they're completely different. Love them both. We had pizza tonight. Okay. Live stream. You want to read it or me? Or
I'll read it.
Super chat.
Enjoying stream. Well, G Gibberson, thank you. Enjoying stream. I'm wondering if you could have grown up in any other country. Would you? Same friends, family, each other, just different country. Which one? If yes. Good question. I really enjoyed going to. Just stop tapping things.
Oh, okay.
Dominican Republic with my brother. I think people there are a lot more fun. There's a lot more there's a lot more like stress-free, less care. People are genuinely, they seem more happy. And that would be a pretty cool country to grow up in.
For me, maybe like the UK, or Australia near the beach. Someone or like France. My dad said, how did Corin meet my dad? The first time Corin met my dad was we weren't even like officially dating yet. So we went to.
It wasn't a pleasure. Like, it was a fine interaction, but I was a little worried of what was going to happen.
So we went to a formal like date party with my sorority in Buffalo. So we drove from Cortland to Buffalo. Or no, was that time? Or maybe we went to a Sabres game. I don't remember.
We went to a Sabres game.
And we stayed at Joe Anthony's friend's house. So we went to a Sabres.
Her best friend's grandfather owned the Buffalo Sabres.
He used to own the Buffalo Sabres.
Like,
so
owned.
We
like
were
the
like,
owner.
yes. So we were in the owner's suite at the Sabres game.
Like George Steinbrenner.
Okay, anyways. So we were there, and then we come home, and we're in Victor. For those of you who are from upstate New York, the exit at the Thruway where you get off at Victor, like from like Canandaigua to the mall, there used to not be a light there, and Corin was at that intersection.
Making a right.
Okay,
you got to describe.
I'm going to
the
describe it. So you pull here and you make the right, but there's like obviously still traffic. So he looks this way, and there is a car, but he thinks
there's
he
a
goes.
car in front of me.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
See?
So there's a car in front of him, and then he looks this way.
How do I pin the Molly is so sassy comment?
He looks this way. Coast is clear, and then he goes without looking back at the car in front of me
had plenty of time to go.
But anyways, the car in front of him did not go, and he rear-ended them. So I had to call my dad, and he was driving my sister's car, by the way. So I had to call my dad and be like, hey, Dad, this guy who's actually not even my boyfriend, but like we're kind of seeing each other, just rear-ended somebody in Doreen's car. And so I was telling him, I'm like, my dad is going to kill you. Like, this is whatever. And then my dad comes up and is, like, the nicest ever. And, like, it was just totally fine. But anyways, that's how he met my dad, is he got in a car accident. My best friend is Tom Golisano's granddaughter, yes. She's my best friend since first grade.
Good job putting the pieces together.
Yes.
Dad used to make ice at the arena? How is that even a thing?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to ride on a Zamboni. Never have, though.
That's a Freudian slip. The sorority thing revealed a lot, and not making it official also did too. But hey, it's college. Yeah, it's college. I feel like at the time, like, we were like together,
Molly,
but
wasn't
like,
in Cortland for a little bit.
Yeah, and like I would come and visit, like, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Was there a fly on
No,
Molly's head?
hair was sticking up.
Yeah, it is sticking up. This is like when you have a baby, you get these like baby hairs because they all fall out. Anyways, any other questions? Rank the countries you visited.
I've been to a lot.
We've never left the country together, actually.
Colombia, Czech Republic, Dominican Republic,
Israel, Prague.
Yeah, Prague, Czech Republic.
Oh, Czech Republic, yeah, not Prague. Spain,
good call. Probably others.
That's probably it.
Montreal.
Canada.
Yeah.
I've been to Canada, Mexico.
I've never been to Mexico. Oh, I've been to
Czech
Jamaica.
Republic.
Oh, no, I haven't been to Jamaica. I've been to Bahamas. I've been to Nassau, Bahama.
Amsterdam?
Nope,
No.
never been to Amsterdam. I actually got... No, I didn't get kicked out of the Bahamas, but my friend put his, like, hand through a wall, and then it turned into, like, a whole... Like, everybody started beating up this wall. So in the middle of the night, like, the Bohemian police came and got us from our hotel and kept us in, like, a holding cell for a couple hours.
He's never been to Italy. I've been to France, Czech Republic, Malaysia, Japan, UK, Switzerland, Mexico, Canada. I don't
What's
know,
up, Grand Rapids?
Some others.
You have an NBA G League team there.
I forget.
All right, any other questions? I'm going to go watch the Sebastian Maniscalco.
The first time Corin's parents picked me up at Woodbury Commons, Corin told them don't talk to me because I was shy. They didn't talk to me. And then we went to eat at the Cheesecake Factory. Japan was cool. I wasn't there very long.
Japan
though.
is on the top of my list too, weirdly.
Because Justin Bieber, when you asked him his favorite place to travel,
Not
he
even
told
that.
you Japan.
Yokozuna, like, I just like their flag is, like, intriguing. It seems like an interest. I think there's a Disneyland there.
Tokyo, right? Disney Tokyo?
Maybe. Or China.
We were supposed to go on a cruise to France and Italy with Corin's parents and also some of my cousins.
Didn't you go into Italy when you were in France? Like, didn't you go?
No, I went from I went from Switzerland to France, not
got
Italy.
You. I got you.
We were supposed to go in 2020, but then it got canceled because of obviously COVID. But yeah, all the countries I've been to aside from Canada have been for work. And Malaysia was really cool. I was there for like 2 weeks. And the food was really good there and it was really cool. So
Okay, any
Oh, someone asked like our top New Year's resolutions. I would say
I feel like a lot of people do get sick on cruises just because it's like if you have a virus or something.
yeah.
It's gonna
I
stay
still
on
want
the
to go
seats.
on one. I've never been on
No,
one.
I went on one cruise
Yeah.
when we were younger.
Yeah. What's your New Year's resolutions, babe? Do you have any?
Just health. I have high cholesterol, so watch my health. And the YouTube channel. To grow the YouTube channel. So we'll see how that goes. If it's that's my resolution.
I don't like it's so cliche to say, but like I don't feel like I have any. Like I just like wanna just continue what I'm doing, like
Oh, and win worlds.
no, not worlds. I'm gonna do pans. So I wanna win pans and just keep training, keep just
100K would be crazy. If I got to 100K in a year, it would be wild. But I guess if I post a lot, like every time I do post a lot,
yeah.
the channels and subscriber goes,
Obviously,
like, really
that's literally what I said. Like sometimes the things he says, I'm like, is he serious? Advice for any new relationship for mid-20. I think it's hard to say, like, because
don't get too attached in your mid-20s. You could start like focusing on your relationship.
Yeah, mid-20s. Like, we
That's
were
like you start getting real.
engaged and married. I don't have a channel anymore. I'm like,
There's a TikTok.
I'm super like, whenever I'm into something, I'm super into it. So when I was into my TikTok, Love
She had
Baby and Toddler,
100,000.
yeah.
She has 100,000 followers.
I mean,
on
now
TikTok.
it's like 98 or something
Oh,
because
wow.
I haven't posted in like 2 years. But like when we would post like 3 times a day. It was me and my friend did it. And I'm like, maybe I could pivot into something else. But I just don't really have the time to like edit and stuff and do everything that's with it. I'm not really passionate about anything right now except for jiu-jitsu. I am like someone when I get super passionate about something, that's like all my focus, and like I don't have anything else I'm really focused on, and like I'm not gonna make jiu-jitsu content. No one wants to see that.
I might go see Marty Supreme, by the way.
I would see a Timothy Chalamet.
So apparently he like put his own money into the movie, and that's why he's been going so hard with all the marketing behind it.
Wait, wrong people to ask about marriage. Their situation is an anomaly in modern times. Ours?
I feel like there's people that are married that are like doing well.
Yeah, I mean, are we doing well?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody go spam her
But
TikTok
anyways,
channel.
I'm always in the comments on Corin and Kyle's video. It's still Love Baby and Toddler. So if you see Love Baby and Toddler, that's me because I just like never changed my YouTube, even though I don't make any like baby and I don't have a baby anymore.
That is not how you spell jujitsu.
Yeah.
uh,
Dad,
thanks,
I
Gemma.
know martial arts content is huge. It's just like I'm a white belt, so like
And her
no one-
channel is like original, like all
Yeah.
like
yeah.
kiddies watching for like baby content.
Yeah. So, all right.
I'm definitely not in Vaush's videos.
Yeah, Corin and Kyle's good. I just wish people would ask more questions that aren't so political. It's just like people don't get the opportunity to talk with Kyle otherwise. So I think I get it, but personally, I would love to see more like.
That's
even,
what that guy
like,
Jonathan was saying. Like back
Yeah.
in the OG videos, it was
Yeah,
more
it's
just like
like-
everything. But it's been more political now because I think people have the opportunity.
Because Kyle
ask
used
Kyle
to have
questions.
like topics. He'd be like, I want to talk about these 3 things. And
Yeah.
like sometimes you don't always have topics. So it just like, or the topics are more political. So you can, you know,
All right, love you guys.
all right.
Thanks for chilling on Monday
Yeah.
night. Happy New Year, everybody. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. We'll see you Thursday. Where Kyle will be back. We'll do a live, and then we'll be back on Mondays. But
Wait,
Thursday
I
this
just
week.
want to add, Corin loves doing the Kyle and Corins. So yes, he does like doing them.
Yeah.
I'm saying selfishly for me because I'm in the comments and I'm watching. I just want them to be less political, so I enjoy them more. But he does them. Nick's one.
Nice. Perfect way to end.
Oh, one last super chat.
Unless the super chats keep coming.
And then we'll stay on all night. Happy New Year's, guys. Great to see why Corin is such a happy person. Lovely and charming partner.
Thank
Like
you.
for me,
That's
too.
very sweet.
Oh, how do I?
I'm glad it worked for you as also. Hopefully not me as your partner, but hopefully someone that is as sweet as I am.
All right.
All right. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out and chilling. We'll see you Thursday.